Taiwan, a small land next to China, which actually belongs to China. That's what majority of the world thinks, at least. It is so unpretentious, but why the hell is it so important at the same time? Why is the US obsessed with protecting it, and why is China so desperate to take it back? First, why Taiwan isn't China? Like, why are they different? Back in the 1940s, China had a massive civil war. Two sides, the communists and the nationalists. The communists won and created the China we know today. But the nationalists, they ran away and set up their own government in Taiwan. Since then, Taiwan's been doing its own thing. Elections, democracy, freedom of speech, all that good stuff. They have own president, army, passport, and other things, like normal country. But the thing is, they never officially said we're a separate country. Why? Because if they do, China might invade, like instantly. So Taiwan exists in this weird gray zone, not officially independent, but not ruled by China either. So why does world care so much about it? Chips. Not these chips, but these ones. Tiny things that literally power almost every single electronical device. And guess what? Taiwan makes most of them. Like, not a few. We're talking over 60% of the world's supply comes from this one island. A company called TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, is literally king of all chip companies. You've probably never heard of it, but every tech company you know is basically begging them for chips. Either if it's Apple or Nvidia. Even Intel, which makes chips itself, sometimes uses TSMC ones. They make chips few nanometers wide, and no one can get close to their level. Not China, not Europe, and not even US. So yeah, this little island controls world's tech industry. If something happens to TSMC, good luck finding a phone that doesn't cost $5,000. And since it takes billions of dollars, years of research, extremely expensive machines, and other complicated stuff to produce chips, US and China can't really make them on their own. At least ones with same quality. And here it comes to our conflict. China kinda wants Taiwan, and we shouldn't even be surprised. They've been saying for decades, we will reunify Taiwan, peacefully if possible, by force if necessary. Imagine it really happens, and suddenly they control the chip supply. Boom. Instant power move. They could cut off chips to the West and dominate tech industries. That's why people freak out anytime China moves warships or flies jets near Taiwan. It's not just politics anymore. It's global economics. Now, here comes America. Like the classic overprotective older brother, the US doesn't officially recognize Taiwan as a country, but at the same time, they're loading Taiwan up with weapons, support, and billions in military deals. They know if Taiwan falls, the global chip supply could collapse. If China ever invades Taiwan, the US might have to respond, not just defend.